How to supercharge your savings with geo-arbitrage. What is geo-arbitrage? The concept of geo-arbitrage is to take advantage of the low cost of living in one geographical location while earning income in another, usually higher income location. An example of this is someone who is able to earn an Australian income while living in a country that is cheaper than Australia, such as Thailand or Mexico. Anyone who is able to earn an income in a higher income country, and is able to take that income with them, is a good candidate for geo-arbitrage. And then you may relocate to a low-income country or region such as Southeast Asia, South America, or Eastern Europe. The income that one can earn in a particular location is usually relative to the cost of living, or the cost of doing business in that same location. By moving to a low-cost country such as Thailand, you can cut your living expenses by up to 75%. So then if your living expenses are reduced by 75% and your income stays the same, you now have a much larger surplus of funds available each month that can be saved or invested. By moving to a cheaper country, you no longer have the pressure of having to work all the time just to keep up with the cost of living. This is a massive opportunity. You now have the choice to keep working and bag the extra savings. Pay down debt, invest, or save up a big pile of cash. You can use the extra time to launch a side hustle, or put the time into growing an existing business, creating new products, streamlining operations, marketing, or just knocking out more consulting hours. Or you can choose to work less, creating more time to spend on hobbies, recreation, or with your family. Taking away the pressure to earn a high income just to cover your expenses will put you into a better position to take risks, or to simply take time off without stressing about money. If it now costs you $1,000 a month to live instead of $4,000 a month, that makes a huge difference to your budget and your stress levels. Now, with your cost of living drastically reduced, you can easily take time off work to do other things without the stress or the guilt of not working hard enough to adequately support your family. If you are trying to get a new business off the ground in a high cost of living area, you may have 6 months to start earning an income from the new business before you run out of money and have to go back to working a job full-time. If you were to relocate to a low-cost country, that 6-month runway before you run out of money could be extended out to 24 months. This can be the difference that makes or breaks a new business. You now have more time to test more ideas, processes and products, whatever it takes to get your business up and running and turning a profit. It is common for someone moving to a low-cost country to not only save a pile of money, but at the same time upgrade their lifestyle. As an example, it is quite possible to rent a really nice condo in Thailand for as little as $500 a month. Especially for those who are struggling to pay for a decent life in Australia, you can significantly upgrade your lifestyle by moving to Southeast Asia. A better life at a fraction of the cost. You can then take these savings and invest them over a period of time. After 5 or 10 years of investing the money that you otherwise would not have had, you will be substantially better off financially. This could wipe years off your retirement age. An even more advanced strategy is to move to a country that not only has a low cost of living, but also a low tax rate. This component of the geo-arbitrage formula takes more planning, but it is certainly something that can be done if you want to take things a step further. When people talk about geo-arbitrage, they generally are referring to relocating to a low-cost country. The good news is it is still possible to use a geo-arbitrage strategy without leaving your home country. You can then move away from the city out to the countryside where housing can be much cheaper. This way you could sell your expensive house in the city or leave your expensive rental and buy or rent something much cheaper in a regional area. How do I get started with geo-arbitrage? The concept in basic terms is quite simple. You maintain income while reducing expenses. But you can advance the strategy further by utilizing a low-tax country. If you would like some guidance on what kinds of businesses lend themselves to geo-arbitrage, or any detail on how to execute your geo-arbitrage plan, go to onmoney.com.au.